what advice ibe min sotala ka for ila monyo funding ke wali milia lonko ya miracle ni man travel out of the country that ita make no because war is a problem for many here that by all means they have to travel.
No, sometimes ne ajube bankono kole ya wala kadna
mol post
because ni cool be bearing mo be kala fika findi ya jele but tamo is not the only way.
It's not
do kata jele can make but there are some people may go to Gambia be in the monta la fonto and they are making it here
very well.
So amanke tamo is the only way for it mari la harje ba ala block dol tamo tale bi how many years mang boom fang lo no so dol bi janne bi harjelom
dol bi jang imanta dula bari yami
so tamo is part of it ani kira sallallahu alaihi wasallam tamo tal kabo maka so it's part of it but nin tamo fana first thing the boys will advise la men be outside nga try don't let's just make it legal kon kudol bi je kana try nga dungol kono because mandi banko ko ni bije ni la luwani memanta ni blodo kono rek ba problem mo so tala
you're very right you're very right about that. So what is your take about fame? How do you handle fame? That's my next question. Welenko famous yalla mo be after fame la but fame fana comes with its disadvantages. So because fenam yalla ko nte nga witness I will give you this scenario for free. We met at an event. I was invited as a guest speaker at my former school, St. Joseph Senior Secondary. I think you will click. You were there on Women's Day. Me, I sat in that same school to do 3 years.
Wow.
I was not that famous like you when you came into the hall. Everybody was like, hey, that's Bob Keita, like the fame that you carried along with it. So how do you handle that? Because it's very tough.
It's very tough because number one, maybe like you're always careful.
Yes.
You know, even men get next because you don't know who's gonna see you next. For me, before, you know, I would just walk from here to Banjul. Nobody knows me. But now, it turned out even if you go on private thing, people will call you. You know, and then people want to take pictures with you. Yes. So it's very difficult. Sometimes it can be traumatizing. But then, you know, who are we? You just have
you have to handle it. You have to take it in good faith.
Yes. And also advantage because the young ones are looking up to you. So you always have to try to be on the right side of the history.
Yes, for them to copy you.
Yes. So I think it's not. I'm easy like it's not easy like that.
I know.
But then
I'm easy. Fame is difficult to handle. Like little fame is difficult to handle. Not to talk of this fame that you acquired.
Because I remember that day when we walk in the hall.
In the hall, like I could see it in you.
Yeah, because they will have the students welcome me.
Yes, I was there. It was a whole full of people. A hall full of people. A whole community.
Yes.
Like everybody was cheering you up, and you feel it in you. I could see it in you as you walked in with your people.
Honestly.
They did not feel it, but you felt it. Yes, I saw it in your demeanor and your composure. But avec la ñaadi fon sa handle doro. It's part of life. It's part of life. Alma alaye dema aye tanka. So that question also will lead us to another question a follow-up one that is, who do you look up to as your role model? You know, people look up to you as role models now. I think you know that.
Yes.
Everybody looks up to Bob Keita. Like how those kids will look up to you. They were all cheering you up. I know you also must have someone. Me along ko defana ko ujibe santo jana ka nying. Asika ni defana 50 years or so tambe kala kate.
No along role model okay ikasiale. You know. But for me, like when you are humble, you know, there are a lot of people that I malafficate for. But come for me, among the kodol can they move kafimuna role model. Like a model with their status in the society, they are still very humble.
Yeah,
you understand?
That's true.
Because you may find chicken multi,
you may find wara
multi. Nini bent at love on the name for Karelam that you would not know. Like for example, the order of Jawel. You know,
you're right.
He's very humble.
Yeah,
very
humble
kind guy.
Very down to earth.
Down to earth with all his wealth. The same thing I call it.
Yes.
So those are kind of people, man. You admire them.
Yeah.
You know. Yeah. So I think.
Yeah.
All that is you know, there are a lot of them. Usman Sonko in Senegal is one of my role models.
Part of it.
You know, because the kind of you have challenges.
Yes.
So that is where the test come. But how
you handle it is what is more important. Challenges are eminent.
Yes.
But how you come over the challenges is more important.
Exactly.
That's right. So just to affirm that he's looking up to people that are humble, and that humbleness is what we also found in him. That is what I found in him, though, because he could have been someone that you write to and they don't reply. It's rampant here. When I reached out to him, I personally reached out to him about this interview, but he did not hesitate to grant us this interview. So that humbleness is playing in him too.
Because remember, it's good to note understand. President. Celebrate. So you
have to come back to the people.
One need to be careful, but then also you need to be open
to people. You are right. There is this adage that says the people that you're going to meet on your way up are the very ones you're going to meet on your way down. So one has to watch it as you meet people on your way up. Because I down to add me that is what touched me, because he's down to earth, because him opening up to us, like we are fine TV, we are known, but it's not everybody that knows us. So he could have said, I don't know your TV. Why should I grant you interview? But it's something that we are proud of him for. So we commend you for that. Thank you. Your openness. Another follow-up question to this is, what does family mean to you? Ite ngalo ne ko mu dimbayality, ite mu family man lady. So family, what does it mean to you?
Not to me, everything. Family is everything for me. Because family is something you don't choose.
Yes.
Don't be they are not proud of their family. So to me, I'm so grateful to my family, to my mom, my sisters, my brothers, my kids. Moment along come, how passionate I am to my family, especially to my 2 little girls. So family to me is everything.
That's why I brought that question up.
Without your family, you don't have nothing.
You are nobody.
So to me, the advice go out to everybody. It doesn't matter who your family is, who your mom is. Always be proud. Always be proud of your family. It's very important.
Be proud of where you're coming from.
Exactly. Because if you don't know where you're coming from,
it's
your end point will be a mess.
That's very true. That's very true. We're happy to know that you value family and you give a big importance to family. So my follow-up question to that question is, again, who has been your biggest supporter?
If I want to,
you have been in challenges, I know, but I know you must have that one. Just choose me one this time around.
I think my
your
mom
biggest
has
support
been
system. That's what I wanted to hear. Your mom.
I think my mom has been my biggest supporter.
Mothers are priceless.
Because she have gone through a lot. Even when I was in my problem, I have lost two of my siblings. But she still stays here.
She stayed strong.
To make sure that I come out from this. So everything I'm doing, I owe it to that woman. Because she's been
your rock.
Yes, she's been my rock. She's been my my backbone, my support system. So
That one stood firm for you. Truth and nail. We witnessed that. We could see videos coming out. We saw so many things. Imagine when you were in your issue. But this woman was just there. That's why I deliberately put this question there so that her name can come up.
Definitely.
Me, I'm a she for she. That problem has to come here too.
Definitely.
So we say thank you to Mama. She welcomed us though. When we came in, she told us, Bubacarr Fintitale, but I'll see Aliya. So that alone made us have the patience to wait for you, no matter how long you took. So my next question to you, Mr. Keita, is what is your biggest fear? You must have a phobia at this moment.
I think my biggest fear is death to me. Because challenges are not a fear to me. They are like a learning
points for
me.
Okay.
So my biggest fear is, death,
dying,
and then
not be on the
and also not being on the right, on the straight path.
You're right.
But as far as I'm praying, I'm not castigating or backbiting anyone. I'm just helping people with the little I have. I have no worries. I have no fear.
That's true. So how do you handle being a celebrity? Because I know you know that you are a celebrity.
I don't think I'm a celebrity. I just think I'm someone that
you
people know. Like as I said, it's not easy. Before, like prior to all these things, I was just living my life anyhow.
Normal life.
But there are certain things now.
You
I wouldn't do that.
Yes.
I wouldn't do those things because people are always watching you.
Watching you.
People are because one mess you have done, they will just go to the internet and write it.
They will circulate it all over the place.
And then it become a car.
Yes. Yeah, I know.
And for me, that's why I'm really careful.
You're being careful.
It's not sometimes people will text me and then they will be angry. Oh, it may found long more text me reply. But I've seen that that instance where you chat with some people just openly.
Yes.
Oh, I missed you.
Yeah.
Oh, and this person is actually
escalates. It escalates to something big that you might not even foresee.
Exactly.
That's the price we pay.
It's crazy, but
being celebrities. But it's manageable, I guess.
Yeah.
You knowing the steps to take.
Yeah.
Long ibetala dami, long ibe fola and iba fola dami. I think that would help you. Kaka Sony and the karni won't take. Demanding dorong ya dum problem ko. Yeah. O celebrity amandia atole mu celebrity oltija. Among easy. So the next question that I have for you is, they are informal questions though, but I think they are relevant to the general public that are viewing. What is your favorite food? I will start with that.
For me, mandinkas and domada and sopo.
Durang.
Yeah, durang. I like durang.
Okay.
Durang,
Okay.
Especially the kucha durang and
kucha durang and tia durang.
Yes.
Yeah. So, what is your take about polygamy as well?
Me, I'm from a polygamy family. My dad has my dad is not
multiple wives.
Yeah, 2 wives, But for me, I don't think I'm a polygamy family. I'm a polygamy person.
Yeah, a polygamous man.
Yeah, polygamous guy. For me, I just only God knows. But for me, I just believe in one wife, and stuff. But then you can never tell.
You can never tell.
Yeah.
You don't know what the future holds.
Yes.
But you're open to it.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So another question that I have on that same informal lineup is, what is your take on fashion? Because anywhere we see Mr. Keita, he dresses appropriately.
Yeah.
He dresses for the occasion. So what is your take on fashion too?
Fashion define you, who you are as a person. It's very important. It's also your image.
It tells
there are certain people
it tells a lot about you.
Yes. Now but also that being said, for fashion also have to be modest.
Yeah, it has to be. Yes. It has to be.
Yeah. So for me, I always choose what to wear.
Yes, and where to wear it. Yes.
Yeah.
That is one thing that caught many people's eyes, that you dress for a purpose. Like wherever you're called, you dress to suit the purpose of that
because
event.
there are times that I invite for this they will invite me for a sport event.
You dress like a sportman.
Sometimes schools will call you. You have to dress casually. Something like that.
Yes. That's true. That's true. And you dress very well with your wife on your wedding as well.
Yeah, thank you.
So that was very, very fantastic. So the last on that informal lineup is, what is your take on drugs, the abuse of drugs that is so rampant as we speak?
Right now, for me, that's why the foundation on we are going to the schools now to advocate, because students are getting sensitized on the usage of drug.
Yeah.
Now, lately, what is happening with this Kush or Gina Bas?
It's a problem.
I'm more distracted. So now our main focus is we have bought a lot of pens. So we started with St. Joseph School.
Yeah.
On Monday we are going to Gambia High.
Okay.
You understand? Because everything cannot be on force.
No.
Sometimes these students you have to go to them to their level.
One step at a time.
Yes. So it's not only about illa health, about the money damage, but also the legal implementation. Because being in a drug mutabi, like, okay, police, they will take you to court.
Yeah, they will.
And next minute you might find yourself in the prison.
So
you understand? So it's dangerous.
It's
deadly.
Something
that we should just advise our youths to at least
abstain from it.
Yeah.
And then
it's
let them focus on something else.
On the education.
Yes. Yeah. Let them focus on more important things than to be focusing on this. We capitalize and say congratulations to our star Gina Bass. It's just sad that they name her after this drug.
Yeah.
I just finished discussing that with my colleague, that they shouldn't name this drug Gina Bass.
No,
they should at least name her something very substantial.
Yes.
She's doing very well for the country to bring our flag out to the wall.
Yeah.
So we could have done better, but naming her this drug, I don't like it one bit.
Yeah, definitely.
So to just conclude, our final question before the most final one is, What do you think is the way forward for our dear mama land, Gambia? What is your take?
I think the way forward is for us to be honest to ourselves and know what we want as a nation. Because it's right important. Now, if you look at what is happening in Gambia, it's shameful, It's shameful. And it's crazy.
Yeah.
So, if you look at from the security side of it, if you look at the health sector, you look at the education sector, there's a lot of challenges going on. So, and I think we could do better if we come together as one country and one nation. There's time for everything.
Yeah.
Now, politics have come and gone. Now, I think the main focus right now should be how to develop our country.
You're right.
Yeah.
You're right.
Yeah, definitely.
That should be the focus.
Yeah.
Like we just forget about everything else and focus on development for now.
Definitely.
Until when politics arrives again.
Yeah.
So that's it for this interview. But you might have some final words and people to thank. On a final note.
I just want to thank you so much for coming here. Fine TV.
Yeah,
maybe this is my first. I've been following you on on Facebook. On Facebook, and all the good job you're doing, because information is key.
Yeah, it's key.
If we all sat on the information here without you guys coming out to give the information to the public.
Yes.
So nafatal. So we are encouraging everyone, the government, the private sector, because once you people are once Moli and Marco, right? Then the Alfana Doko is in block.
That's true. That's true.
Yeah. So advisement like let's just be one people. Na banko je follow.
Nationalism.
Nationalism. And then we pray for peace, and then the rest nga brala bro.
Yeah.
Inshallah.
Yeah. Abe kunta jele fankado ninkairo be jedrong. Everything else will come.
Yeah.
Inshallah.
Yeah.
Nga wodu wadron karje harje firingon nin kaira baka
anisima. Yes.
Yeah, they are very important things for the Gambia to move forward. Abaraka baka Mr. Bubacarr Bob Keita.
Thank you so much.
For having us and for responding swiftly, because you could have said I'm busy, I'm this, because we know you are busy. But you tried to squeeze us in your busy schedule for us to have this session. We appreciate it a big deal. And we say a big thank you to the followers and the viewers for the patience that they had, because we posted the flyer on the platform telling them that we are having you, and everybody was like, when is it? And it took time before we could have it. But nsa falling dorong ale patient, and then the thing will be aired soon, inshallah. Yes, till we come your way some other time. I've been your host, Raki Jallow. And a goodbye from me. Thank you.
Thank you.